Hello, hopefully that connection is better now. Hope everyone is well. Welcome to another lunchtime live. So today we are going to be focusing on springtime top patterns. I did think about doing my favourite springtime patterns overall, but that just became this mammoth beast. So I thought I'm going to break it down into smaller manageable chunks. Hello everyone joining. Hi. So just in case you don't know me, I'm Sarah. I run Like So Amazing, which is a fabric shop in Bristol. And so I'm going to be talking you through a few of my favourite patterns. So I'll start with one I'm wearing. So we're going to start with a jersey category. Someone's saying they have bad internet, but hopefully you can see this all right now. My laptop's been really slow today, which I think, dodgy internet everywhere. So starting with what I'm wearing, this is the Tilly and the Buttons Agnes top, and I've made so many of them. I've probably got about 20 of them. They're such a good staple piece for me. I wear them kind of under dungaree dresses like I'm wearing now. So this is the Tilly and the Buttons Clio, just with jeans, joggers, whatever, layered with cardigans, layered underneath things. It's got a really nice neckline on it. So that is the pattern envelope there. So you can see this one's got a ruched sleeve version and sort of a half length sleeve. That's a completely different sleeve piece. It is lovely, and I've made one of them, but I think the version on the back, just with the plain sleeves, that's definitely my preference because it's more wearable. The one on the front is much more of a statement, but it can look fabulous in the right jersey. So really great jersey basic. So I've got this just in a leopard print jersey. We all know how much I like leopard print. But you can make them in plain colours or whatever kind of print takes your fancy. So I think it's really a nice top to kind of personalise and really make your own. So works great in cotton jerseys, in modal jerseys, or viscose jerseys as well would work. So French terries do work as well. I've got a couple in French terry. The only thing I'd say with French terry, it's usually got a little bit less stretch in it, a little bit less give. So I've found when I've made it in my standard size, it's a little bit tight on the arms. So all I do in that case is I'd probably just use the smaller seam allowance, certainly on the arms for me. But apart from that, it's fine. So what I've suggested for this one would be this new duck egg colour leopard print, which is gorgeous. So nice amount of stretch and good recovery. This is an Architects certified fabric, so safe dyes and everything. But really pretty duck egg blue colour with the black leopard print. So it would be a similar kind of thing to this. But also looks great in a stripe. The only thing to note there is you probably want to stripe match down the arms and down the sides, but that's easy enough to do. And I know Tilly's got a really good post on her blog about the stripe matching. So there's that one. And a good alternative to that, you've got the Jennifer Lauren handmade, I think it's called VL, the VL top. And that's got a nice scoop neckline, and you can have this cute little sort of bow detail on it. Oh, hello, Joy. Yes, Joy has indeed got the rust colour tiger version of this just arrived with her today. And she says, and it's gorgeous. Thanks, Joy. So next up, we've got the good classic Linden sweatshirt by Grainline. So this is such a great staple piece. It's a raglan sleeve, and you've got a couple of different versions. So you've got more of a standard sweatshirt at the top, but then you've also got a more springtime version, which I have a version made up here. I've come prepared. So this one is, so it's like a really boxy square top, and then you've got yeah, like half length sleeves. So nice for spring, summer, when you just need another layer but you don't need it to be particularly cozy. This one I made out of a grey sweatshirting, and I've appliqued a heart on the front. And coming up in a couple of weeks, we're going to be talking about customizing your mix as well. So keep your eye out for that. And in terms of fabrics, so the linden works nicely in sweatshirtings. Joy says, why have I never thought to make it as a t-shirt? I don't know, Joy. So this is, we've got this sweatshirting in 3 different colourways. So this is the rose painted dots sweatshirting. It's actually quite a lightweight one, which is great. I've made a billy top out of this one. But yeah, good stretch, and you could use this for the neck bindings and the hembands and everything, but similarly you could pick out the black and use that as well. So we've got it in a mustard and a teal. Yeah, that would work really nicely for the linden. I know some people find the neckline of the linden to be quite wide. I know I certainly find that I can't wear anything other than like a vest top underneath it because it really shows. So if you wanted something with maybe a higher neckline, you've got the Billy by Tilly and the Buttons, and there's just a plain sweatshirt version there that would, and it definitely comes up higher. And another option would be the Nora. So again, you can make that however you want it. It's got a t-shirt version, it's got sort of a stepped hem, it's got a version with a collar kind of thing. So this is one version of the Nora that I've made out of a grey sweater knit that we've got in. So that's the one with the stepped hem. So that one is nice and lightweight. And just so I've got this version as well. So this one's more of like the boxy top, so very similar to the linden version. And this is made out of a cotton pointel. So it's almost like that kind of thermal fabric. But yeah, just an interesting idea, and just wear this with a vest top underneath because it is a little bit see-through. So those are our jersey options. Through some shirt options. If you've got any questions, just leave them in the comments and I will try and see them as I go. So, shirt patterns. The Callie by Closet Core is one of my favourites. So you've got 3 different shirt lengths, you've got multiple collar types, collar bands, the button stands as well. You've got the option of adding pockets, you've got different pleat options on the back, so lots of different ways to personalize it and make it your own. I really like the cropped version of the Callie. Looks lovely with high-waisted trousers, with jeans, all kinds of things like that. Works in lots of different fabrics. You can do it in linens, cottons, and I think that it works really nicely in the Ruby Star cottons. It's just grab a little sample here. It's yeah, it just really works. They're a good combination. So I've picked out this fabric as a great example of one that would work brilliantly. So this is the Ruby Star Florida Oranges cotton. So it's black with that gold detail and then these beautiful peachy oranges on it. So you can really go to town. You can make it as plain or as interesting as you like. So this is a sample version that I've done. And you see it's got this lovely big hemband facing along the bottom. I've done the version with the button placket that kind of stops halfway down, and I've just done a contrasting collar band on the inside. And Closet Core have a brilliant a tutorial on how to do the collar bands and collars on their website, so definitely worth looking up. And so the inverted pleat on the back, but yeah, it's a really nice, satisfying make. I do enjoy a Calais, and as I said, it just goes brilliantly with the Ruby Star cottons. So just pick your favourite print and off you go, really. Personally don't like shirts on me, but I love that Ruby Star Florida cotton. What other garments would you recommend for that cotton? So it's heavier weight than a cotton lawn. It's sort of more poplin weight. It would be good for something like the Nina Lee Carnaby dress. It would be good for the Avid Seamstress day dress. You could go with the Tilly and the Buttons Patine, the Anna dress by Anne London if you wanted something a bit dressier. All of those work well with this kind of weight. So you don't want anything that's going to need to be too drapey. I mean, it's not super stiff, but it lends itself to a slightly more structured outfit, I would say. In terms of other shirt patterns, you've got the Melilo by Deer and Doe. So this is a really popular pattern. So you've got a short sleeve version and a long sleeve version. So it's drop shouldered. I think you can get, for the smaller sizes, I think you can get the short sleeve version out of like 1 metre of fabric. So it's quite a good stash buster as well. And the Rosa shirt, that's another good option as well. So it comes as standard with the sort of rolled up sleeves, but there is a cuff add-on on Tilly's blog, which is a free add-on. I actually quite like making these sleeveless. So I'm currently making one of the shirt dresses at the moment out of a Ruby Star cotton. So hopefully I will get on and finish that this weekend. Right, now on to more drapey, blousey type tops. So this is one of my favourites, and I don't think people talk about this one enough. This is the Nina Lee Bloomsbury blouse. So it's got this lovely ruffle around the front. You have got an option of having a ruffled neck. You've got little sleeve ruffles here, and it's got a lovely button back. So it buttons from sort of 3/4 of the way down, then it's open and it's got another button up the collar. So I do have a sample that I made quite a while ago actually. So this is made out of like a rayon twill. So I've done the version with little ruffles. I actually did the ruffle around the front. I did it halfway between the big ruffle and the small ruffle, just to be different. But that turned out to be my absolute perfect width for it. So I was really pleased with how that turned out. I didn't do the ruffle around the neck. I thought that might be a bit too much. As you can see, it's just got that nice opening in the back and then the lovely buttons down the back. So yeah, that's a nice pretty blouse. Goes nicely with jeans, that sort of thing. And I thought that one would go nicely in a lovely drapey rayon like this. Really unusual colour, soft yellow, really buttery yellow with these lovely grey flowers on it. So that would really show off that beautiful detail on the front, I think. So this is, I should tell you, shouldn't I? This is called the Serenity Viscose. It's one of the Lady McElroy viscoses. And then another couple of options of sort of more drapier blousey tops. So you've got, this is the Nina Lee Park Lane, which again, it's got a little keyhole opening at the back and a little button. I've just done a little pop of yellow on the back there, but that's a really nice easy blouse to wear. Checking there's no more questions. But yeah, again, just sort of smartens up a pair of jeans when we can all go out again. You know, I can imagine just wearing that with a pair of jeans to the pub or something like that. Can you imagine going to a pub? And another one again, which, you know, I think it's just another another option to kind of be a bit more dressy. Again, if you're sitting on work Zoom calls, maybe you want to look smart from the waist up, the Wilder blouse looks really nice. So it looks like a pussy bow blouse. You've got the option of leaving the tie open. Yeah, so again, I think this one's a really nice versatile piece to have in your wardrobe as well. And in a rayon, I find that it's nice. It's cool in the summer. It keeps you slightly warmer in the winter. It's a great natural fibre for that. Also nicely layered with a cardigan. So you know what our springtime weather is like in this country. So those are all great options for that. And on to my last couple now. Another nice option is this blouse by Experimental Space. It's called the Josie, and it's got these lovely bishop sleeves, beautiful big pleats coming into a lovely cuff there with buttons going down it. The illustrations are so great on these patterns. So I think you'd really want a plain fabric for that to really show off those details, because they might get lost in a busier print. So we've got lots of lovely viscose twills in all sorts of plain colours. So we've got this lovely purple here, which I thought would be amazing. I haven't actually made this pattern myself, but I've made a couple of her patterns and they are amazing. So definitely worth a look of that one. And right, last couple here. So the Hannah dress that I spoke about last week, so that's the By Hand London Hannah. There is also a top version, so it's a wrap top. It's got this little peplum bit on the bottom, and again that would work nicely in a lot of different fabrics: cotton lawns, cotton poplins, rayons, or linens. I think just where the styling on the photos, it's usually done in a linen, so I'm kind of quite biased towards that. This is our teal enzyme washed linen, which would look beautiful for that kind of thing. So that would be a great combo. Again, I haven't made this top myself. It's only because I don't really like a wrap top on me. So I kind of tend to steer clear of them, but I know a lot of people love them. And we don't all have to like wearing the same things. And the last one to show you is the Tilly and the Button Stevie. So you've got the tunic version, and then you've also got the top version. So the top version can be made in cotton lawns, cotton poplins, that sort of thing, linens, rayons, all sorts. I've made this one here in a Lady McElroy cotton lawn, and this is one I did on, I've got a blog post on this. I did a lace back hack, which you can see that there, that's the opening there. So I love that one. Again, looks really nice with jeans, looks quite nice and sort of dressy without being that dressed up. But I thought that this Lady McElroy cotton lawn would be great, this beautiful print, so it would be nicely uninterrupted. It's the Dahlia Statement Pearl cotton lawn. Look at the scale of that print, and the colours are just stunning. So yeah, I thought that would work really nicely for these. So I do have a blog post with lots of ideas on there and links to everything. So I will pop that up on my stories as well for you to have a look at. But yes, thank you for joining me. Does anyone have any more questions before we sign off? And you can all get back to work and I can get back to work. I've been eyeing up that Lady McElroy fabric we used for a hat top. It's gorgeous. Yes, it's absolutely beautiful. Yeah, we hopefully going to get that one back in very soon. But yes, as I say, thank you for joining me. I'll save this as another IGTV, and I will see you all very soon. Take care. Bye bye.